Hey guys, and welcome to this second battle between RTK Bobi and Han SuperFeather. This time Bobi commands Kush and SuperFeather is commanding Saba, and Safado is gonna go through the Saba build.
So what's up, guys? I'll go to the setup build real quick. We have four slingers on each, two on each flank, so four in total. We have, oh yeah, you have to tease this. I absolutely hate this deployment, but I'm gonna go back to that later. We have two Sabaean spears on the flanks, on the left flank and on the right flank, so four in total. We have two mercenary Marine guards, very good spear infantry in my opinion. So four in total of those, and we have on each flank one mercenary Muscat Marauders. In the center we have one French people and the general, which is a Marine Camel Caliphate general with Commander Gen, very interesting. And the real power of Saba, we have four Sabaean Camel Caliphates, two on each flank. So this is gonna be hilarious. So wonderful, sweet Tash. You wanna go for the Kush build, please?
For sure. We have up front four Kushet Slave Spearmen. Good pick versus Saba. They have precursors and quite a bit of ammunition actually, so they have multiple javelins.
Oh yeah. True.
Behind them we have Slave Slingers. Four of those. And the thing I don't agree with is these two pikemen. Other than that, we have two armored Shutel warriors and four Shutel warriors. First cavalry has two armored desert cavalry, one desert cavalry, and a squishy Kushat Rural Guard cavalry as Gem. He goes for the strategist general, so he's switched up.
Yep. Finally. Actually, do you have to? Actually, I have to say. Well, now I'm gonna explain why I hate this Saba build. Because, well, I don't hate the build, but I don't like the deployment because Saba doesn't need to split up his army like this and they don't even form spaghetti. So they just don't need to form like this. Their camel cut it's their tactic is known. Like they're just gonna charge in their camel cut effects and moving the other infantry in. Like you could just do a spaghetti line of Sabaean spears and Marit guards, Marauders behind it and Cataphracts behind. So it would be far easier. But we'll see how this turns out. Do you want to say anything about this very interesting Kush build?
I do, but we can press play here.
3, 2, 1, go.
So if you look at the minimap here, we can see that the Kush has deployed in 4 rows.
Yep.
And the thing that I do not like is that there is only one playstyle from Saba, and that is exactly what Safado said. That is to charge forward with the Camel Cataphracts and then turn behind and cycle charge. So what you have to do is that you have to punish Saba for doing that, and you do that effectively with javelin volleys. That is why I like this Kushat Slave Spearmen. What I don't like are these pikemen, because they are immobile and they cannot punish the Saba Cataphracts for actually cycle charging.
Yeah.
And this is a lot of space between infantry because he decided to deploy slave slingers in between his spearmen and his Shutel warriors.
So he actually does, well, and especially on Bobby's right flank and left flank, he doesn't have precursors to follow up if the cataphracts are charging in.
Exactly.
Pikes.
Exactly. So the flanks of Bobby is a free invitation for the cataphracts.
No, the Saba are splitting up their army. As I said, this is actually not necessary. You could just rush. But,
yeah, but one thing that I've noticed about Bobby's formation as well is that if Saba decides to put pressure from the flanks, it will be very hard for Bobby to actually do adequate response. Yeah, because his immobile formation here.
Exactly, and those shoulder warriors, they're not fast enough if the cataphracts just charge in and pull out immediately. See, slingers fighting slave slingers. This is a very interesting matchup.
Doesn't seem to be any focus fire going on. Seems to be 1v1s.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, 1v1s here.
A lot of space between the meat
Oh,
shields, and
this could be a very perfect opportunity to just charge in and move out, and shield meat shield would be
mistake from Sabo to move up, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like you
Uh,
use this premature charge here and just charge in your cataphracts and punish Bobby for doing this.
Exactly.
Would be
And
best.
now I have to say, SuperFeather, what the hell are you doing? You're moving your civilian spears into shield wall, which is the most unnecessary thing I've ever seen. Um, you're doing this on every single flank. I don't know why.
In the Saba general should just charge these slave spears, not fall back.
Yeah, but now he's yeah, he's just pulling back. It's very interesting. No, he's just no, just turn around and charge. Like charge.
Will the tribes people actually fire on the slave spears? Yeah, they will.
They are. Oh no, we have a weird attack from Bobby here, moving his warriors up in a noodle formation.
The engagement on the right flank of Bobby is not good at all.
Yeah, he doesn't have support for his Kushite slave spears actually.
Looks like his pikes are actually engaged.
They are not in phalanx. Bobby, why? Oh, now he's doing it. Very late, but he's doing it. Oh no, he's putting out.
On one of them, not both.
Yeah. Now they're getting charged by camel cataphracts.
Yeah, intercepted by armored as a cav, but
Still
SuperFeather can support this cav fight pretty effectively with the spearman here.
Exactly. Now the camel cataphracts got caught by the Kushite Royal Guard there on the right flank.
Oh yeah, that's a good engagement for the Kushite Royal Guard.
Indeed. Oh yeah, there's a horrible amount of men. The center is actually not looking.
Support from Saba coming in though. That's gonna be
Yeah.
painful for the general if they get a good shot.
The Shoulder Warriors are getting charged. Oh yeah, now the general is in a pretty bad position.
Yeah.
Because, and the Kushite Royal Guard just got 65 armor, so they will just get penetrated by cataphract charges.
Oh yeah. Two slingers focusing on them as well.
This is gonna be hilarious. The Marine Guard holding fairly well against Shoulder Warriors and Armored Shoulder Warriors.
Bobby is not protecting his slingers at all.
Nope, he doesn't.
But yeah, it moves back some of his cavalry now. But he's losing his right flank here.
Yeah, exactly. And now the civilian general actually got a ton of kills charging the armored Shotel warriors.
Yeah. These Shotel warriors, armored Shotel warriors, actually have exposed flanks.
Oh yeah, they do.
So,
Camel
cataphracts are chasing armored cavalry.
The left flank of Saba is not moving. Now he's moving them.
Oh yeah, should have moved up. He should have flanked his slingers and shoot at the flank of the Shotel warriors and moved up the Sabian spearmen to threaten the slingers and use the Marib guard to support the center.
Indeed. Very nice charge from his general there. Oh, and now did you see the camel cataphracts? They're just carving through the center. 142 kills. Jesus.
Oh yeah. They get stuck though.
Yeah, now they got stuck. He's pulling out. This is a pull out actually.
He's gonna charge the center here.
Right into the Shotel warriors. This is nasty.
The pikes of Bobby is actually a pretty awkward position here in the center. Not facing anything properly.
Well, they did 26 kills. So I don't know how, but they did get them actually.
That camel cataphract charge absolutely destroyed infantry here in the center though.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's gonna he's gonna charge again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is nasty. Oh.
I feel that the Saba general should actually charge straight into the Shuttle warriors here.
I don't know if they got pillar warriors, javelins left.
But do they have time to throw if the charge has momentum?
Yeah, because the Marine counts are super heavy, so they are very slow.
But he actually decides to support the center here, and 3 kills.
Now he could just pull through to the slingers. Yeah, he does it.
Yeah, because the slingers of Bobby were left fairly unprotected, but they actually managed to fight for quite some time.
Yeah, indeed. but there's still a lot left for Bobby on the field. Actually, I have to say.
There is, but a lot of his men seem to be tired. Like
Yeah.
very tired. His general was winded.
Yeah, and this is a very big advantage of the Sabaean camel cataphracts. They are resistant to fatigue, so.
Because the Muscat Marauders are active, the Marip Guard is fresh and full strength, by the way.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, the general is gonna charge. He's gonna get the slingers, but
he's gonna get punished for this.
yeah, he's gonna get killed for it.
It might even rout here, the general of Kush.
Yeah, it's a mistake to even try to pull out here. Actually, yeah, well.
It might rout.
The short warriors are now moving into the Sabaean spears. Oh no, they're charging. Okay.
So the general didn't rout, but almost. Oh, he managed to get just a cav into the tribes people.
Ooh, yeah, well, but the tribes people. No, they are actually up to shit in melee. I regret what I said.
Yeah, it's not a Peltas unit.
Yeah, it's a very cheap jet throwing unit.
So what Saba should do is just take time to clear the slingers off first. And
yeah, exactly. But this battle goes on for 7 minutes.
oh, yeah.
Interesting. We got a full Marine Guard there.
Make a countdown like 3, 2, 1 if you want to fast forward or pause or anything.
Yeah, let's do like 3, 2, 1. Like the not fast forward, but the normal fast forward. Like
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Well, because this is now. I think this is now just Saba kiting and cycle charging.
Oh, yeah, let's look at the infantry of Kush. Exhausted.
Yeah.
Very tired, exhausted.
And he shouldn't chase like this.
He's actually gone static.
Yep.
He might be afraid of that. Ooh. Camel Cataphract connecting. Two casualties.
Killing off the slave slingers.
Yeah,
Bobby's not doing nothing.
Yeah, but he has to rest his infantry, I guess. But if he wants to have a chance. 120 men left on the Marip Guard.
The Marip Guard is... Oh yeah, and also 96 on those Muscat Marauders. Interesting.
Ooh, nice precursive volley on the general from the Armored Chutel Warriors.
Oh yeah, this was a good one. They're getting into the Marip Guard, okay. Short Warriors, they are gonna get charged by General, I think. No, they are not.
Muscat Marauders didn't get a good charge, but they get supported from the General Saba.
Exactly. Oh, and now the Sabaean cavalry can just. Oh yeah, this is horrible for Kush. Yeah, now he's doing the typical Saba thing, charging in, pulling through.
Yeah, this is allowed with these rules.
Yeah, with these rules it is actually. And now this is a beautiful rear charge from the general.
The general's gonna rout. And that is gonna be horrible for the slave spears.
Yep, and now the Muscat Marauders just kill off the blob, and this is it. Wow, quite nice gameplay here from Han SuperFeather.
Yeah. I'm not even sure that the Chutel Warriors aren't even disciplined either, are they? No, they're not.
They are not disciplined. Oh, this is a very big disadvantage actually.
Yeah.
They're not disciplined. They're doing courage, but they're not disciplined. Okay.
Yeah, Kush is a slave faction, so Armored Chutel Warriors aren't disciplined either, actually. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I mean, if you have so many slaves, yeah.
Is the General Saba alive?
It is. He is, I think. No, don't charge him.
Yeah, no. I'm not
sure. This is actually a very weird charge. Oh no, but now he's getting a charge of the Marip Guard.
Yeah, like 120 men.
And those Muscat Marauders actually doing a good job with some shots. Yeah, but they are exhausted as well. Okay.
It's over.
Yeah, this is a GG for...
Very close game.
Yeah, this was a very close game.
Nicely done from Saba.
Yeah.
But some
364. Yeah.
it could have been more decisive if because Saba didn't play the early engagements as I would have played them. But that sounded arrogant. I'm sorry. Uh,
Yeah. That's,
but but Saba didn't actually cycle charge properly, in my opinion. That sounded better in the early stages of the initial engagements. Like
guys, always listen to Master Time. But I mean, in the end, you managed to cycle church quite effectively. So you got like 364 kills on that one Cataphrite unit, which is actually pretty impressive.
yeah, impressive. Nice gameplay to SuperFeather. Nicely done.
Exactly. GG to both players, and we'll see you guys in the third battle, I think.
We will see you.
See you.